To all my fellow subscribers, welcome to Victory's ICT Hub. Today we are going to be learning on how to use Microsoft Excel. Now, yesterday we were doing learning some simple formula techniques. Today we're going to be learning on how to use a bar graph. So let's get started today. Remember, subscribe, like, and share to this channel, and listen closely. So here I've got of some flavors of crisps, and here I've got the number of names. So here, for each flavor, there is a number of pupils who like that crisp. So what we are supposed to do is to analyze it and create a bar graph with the data that you've got. Now, this is called data collecting. This is very important when maybe if you're doing survey or if you're doing like a customer review. This is very important for you. And if you're doing any business or any YouTube channel, then this is very important. So I'm going to use this data and create a bar graph. So it's pretty simple. All you need to do is you go to one particular point and we're going to highlight everything called data here. So highlight that. Also, you can make the title like Crips. We can make it bolder to help you. So I'm going to highlight everything here. Then I am going to go to insert and move there, here, and there is. So you can choose any type of graph you want. I think a bar graph would be good for a beginner. If you're like a beginner on this kind of thing, you can use bar graph, or you can use like a line. You can use like a line graph or anything, or you can use dots. You can use plot marks. You can also, there's a lot, you can use a pie chart. Is There's a lot to choose from, but if you're beginner, then you can do this. So here I have used this data, right, and generated it and converted it into a bar graph. Right, so first, so you can edit the title any way you want, the chart title. If you go to chart, edit the title, you can edit if you like. So you can write the title of what you're doing. If you're doing a business or anything on any project, you can do that. There's a lot. You can even change the color. If you can click on the chart and click format. If you click format there, it will open up the chart settings. So here's the format. Can do anything you like here. There's the data of it. Okay, just make it unique. You can also change the color if you like. If you don't like the blue, usually when you convert it to a chart, it's blue, but I'll change it to maybe red or something. Make it look more, make it to stand out more. You can do green if you like. So yeah, so here I have the crisp, and I've successfully took the data that I have and converted it into a graph, into a chart. Remember, you can skip back, replay if you're stuck on any one. Right, we're going to move to another exercise here. Here we have a sandwich and we have a number of pupils. Remember, you can bolden it up if you like, if you can make it more clearer for you. So here we have sandwiches, ham, tuna, mayo, egg, tomato, chicken, and we have the number of pupils, and I have the like. You don't need to do favorite sandwiches. You don't need to do what I am doing. You can do maybe favorite cars, favorite crisps, or favorite games. It doesn't need to be sandwiches. The category doesn't need to be food. So ham, so there's that's what I'm doing, and then I've got the number of peoples there. So I am going to highlight this again and change it into a chart. This time I'm going to convert it to a pie chart. Oops. Remember, remember, make sure you you highlight the title as well, because if you do not highlight the title, then when you finally convert your chart will go without the title, will go without the number of pupils. So make sure you highlight everything, because you need all the data to convert the chart. If you only convert the number of pupils, then your chart will not really make sense. So make sure you highlight everything. Make sure you highlight everything, because we need all the data to convert it to the chart. So click insert, then insert chart. I'm going to do a pie chart this time. And there you have it, your pie chart here. You have like it's split into different colors. You can see the keys here. So sandwich and everything. The ham is here. The ham 13. It shows when you hover over it, it shows the amount you have. So pretty cool. You can also remember change the chart title to make it more clear. Favorite sandwiches. So like that, more clearer, more bolder. Lots of things you could do here is very this remember this is very beneficial. This can help, especially if you're tracking your money or tracking anything, or if you're doing a business and you're doing a customer if you're doing a customer review, then this is very important for you to watch. Format, you can change it if you'd like. If you like, you don't even need to have a title, but I would suggest if you're doing like a business or a project, I suggest you would need a title. You can also change the font here. I'll change it to this. Wait a minute. You can change the fonts if you'd like. Lots of things you could do here. So see, I've changed the font here. There's a lot of things. You can even make it bold. You can make it italic. You can do anything. You can even highlight it if you use more clear. And highlight as well. Change the color. So there's a lot of things you could do here as well. Okay, so here, like I've did before, I've took all the data and transferred it to here. So we're going to do one more. I'm going to do one more example. So here we have bus. We have bus A, bus B, bus C, bus D, bus E, and we have the number of peoples going on that bus. So like I said, right now we have the number of peoples going on the bus, and the bus is themselves. So I am going to highlight it again. Remember, highlight everything. Don't leave some parts. And I'm going to do a different one. Let me do maybe the line. Can do that. And there it is. So I have highlighted it and converted it to a chart. You can see has all the numbers at the side. You can see it has the bus names. You can see the number of peoples at the side. Lots of things. You can go to format. You can also try data labels. Data labels. You can maybe put it to the center if you like. Can even put the you can you can put the data labels, so that's the number of people's going on that on it. There's a lot of things you could do here, and the chart title as well. So that's lots of things you can learn from doing using Microsoft Excel. So yes, and then once you've got the hang of it, you can go on start making your own charts. I like to see you can send the links of your charts on the comment box below, and then I can see them. I would like to see your charts. Okay, so that's all from me today. One more thing you could do is also to share it as well. You can share it if you want to collaborate with someone. You can share it to them. Just loading up here. You can share it to them as well. Lots of things you could do there. So that's all from me today. That is part two over. Please thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, like, and share this video. Remember, this software is very important, is very useful. It can help like tracking, it can help with anything. You can even do a survey with it and convert the data to a bar graph. So this is a very important app. Please share and recommend. I advise you recommend this app to others, and you can also use it at home. You can also search Microsoft Excel and make sure you have a Microsoft account, and you can try this thing at home. So thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe, like, and share. Tomorrow we are doing a Canva video to how to use Canva video editor, so that will also be good. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.